Hi everyone, it's Gillian back. This time I'm sharing my newest design team project for Lindsey Zenor of Nevermore Creations. This kit is really pretty. It's called Petals and therefore is many flowers, etc. And what I've done with it is used an envelope theme. So I've altered the outer envelope and then put a mini type journal inside, but I'll show you, and that's much easier. Practically everything that I've used is from Lindsey's kit, the exception of this border I've made with decoupage in pretty napkin. It's also floral, as you can see, and there's just a tiny couple of few bits of craft paper inside. Other than that, all the images are Lindsey's from the kit, which is available on her Etsy store. This image from the kit really went well with this design because it is a label for an envelope. Petunia petal bottom of 123 Dandelion Way, Rose Petal County, which I thought was lovely. So the envelope is altered by, it's one of those envelopes with a card that strengthens it. So this is the side with that card, and I've put a piece of pink paper, layered that over, and then the decoupage over the top, and that forms an envelope which you'll see when I open up. And then the other side of the envelope, I've used, this is an A4 size envelope, so I've used Lindsey's, one of her images spread right across the A4, one of her postcards is on there as a pocket, two of the images here, one is a pocket, a tuck spot rather, and another lovely image here. So as you can see, I've kept that closed with these little bulldog clips, which I love. They're copper, I love copper. So I'm going to open it now, and if we look at the front or back, whichever, because it's multi-way first. So this is inside this pocket that I formed with the card on top of the card part of the envelope. That is one of Lindsey's images in its entirety, so I didn't want to add anything to that because it's beautiful as it is. I've just made a booklet by inserting some pages, card back using a box. So I've cut out a used box. One of her images there is a tuck spot. Just decorated the back and the little lace tag, so that makes it easier to pull in and out of the envelope. And then inside the main section of the envelope is this journaling book. I've kept all the pages A4 because these images I didn't really want to particularly cut or fold, so I've kept them A4, so it's an unusual size. I've bound it together just literally by making the holes and then putting ribbon through, and to say so that this envelope that I've attached can be used for storing inside, I've made that like a false ribbon bit, so that opens wide, and then as you can see the binding that keeps the whole thing together is there. So that means that envelope can be fully used there. What I was thinking was some of these bigger pages could be used for, you could add more tucks and pockets and belly bands, etc., or you could just, if you had any photographs or other images that you'd like to add to these pages, that would look nice. Another of the images. And this page is another altered envelope. As you can see, it's a window envelope, so I put one of Lindsey's images inside that you can see, and then this one I layered on with a bit of washi, and then there's a pocket. Should do it with a little card. So that's a pocket, and then this envelope is open at the top, and the inside I've made this little notepad by layering two of her images onto another piece of card, the same colour card as on the outer pocket. So that slips in. To the envelope and becomes part of the pretty design on there too. And then on the back of there, that's the other side of that envelope, the cream envelope at the front. Then I've left that almost as it is, but I narrowed this envelope down, so I made the shape to match. The button image is from Lindsey's kit as well, so that doesn't do anything, but what I was thinking was, just as an idea, you could use a magnet under there if you wanted to kind of fill this up quite a lot. So you can put things into the envelope from there as well as from the top, like I did at the front. And then I folded this back to make this tuck spot at the side. And that's got a card in it, pocket on the front. And that's the piece of craft paper that I used to create that pocket because I've run out of images. Lots of journaling space inside. That fits into there. That's just a plain page. Well, not plain because it's got one of Lindsey's beautiful designs on. Another of her designs from the kit. It's really, really pretty. What I did with these, they didn't print out fully onto the A4, so they didn't completely fill the A4, so I've inked around the edges. This is the third altered envelope. So I've made a pocket using two of the different images. That's a pocket, that's part of the image, so it's quite clever actually because it looks like it's something tucked in, but you can certainly use that for journaling space. The envelope, that's a pocket there, as you can see. There's a little tuck spot there. And this envelope as well is usable from the top. So you've got that's the other part of the scrap paper I used to show through that window. And then this clip has another card which I've just left plain, so lots of journaling space there. Just pop it in there, and there's plenty of room because these are big A4 envelopes. There's plenty of room in them for storing papers, etc. Two more of the images. I've on some of the bits I forgot to show it before. I've edged with gold machine stitching, which it doesn't really show so much here. You just get it sparkling a bit. That pretty it up. So just two of those images there, forming a tuck spot, journaling space there on that card. Another full page of Lindsey's design, journaling spaces on there, and again you could fix photographs, etc. And then that's the final page at the back, and another envelope, one of the small ones, again fixed as I did with the one at the front, so that's the binding which holds the whole thing together. And then this envelope's, when it was bound, when I first did it and it was bound, it meant you could only use part of it and it wasn't very accessible, so I put the false bit of ribbon on for trim to match, so you can use that envelope there very easily. And two more of our images, Lindsey's images, forming another tuck spot and another little journaling card. So a very quick flick through, and I'm really, really pleased with how that came out. Somebody said on a Facebook group the other day, is it bad that I love my own design made journal so much? It's never bad. It's wonderful if we can create something that we really love, and I really love this. I love all the elements. So I'll put Lindsay's details in the write-up below the video, and that's all for now, so bye bye.